Welcome and thank you very much for checking out my review of the debut episode of the final season of Star Wars: The Clone Wars. It's finally back, and thankfully they're only releasing one episode per week. I want this happiness to last. I don't know if it's going to be a 20 episode season or a 10 or 13 episode season, but I'm just glad they didn't just throw it all at the same time and I would binge it in a day and would be over just like that. I want this to last, and they return with a great episode. Now, two things before I get into the actual review. Number one, I'm not going to grade episode by episode. I will come to the end of the season, review each episode, and at the end, we will talk spoilers then, and I will give a grade for the season as a whole. Also, usually when I do TV reviews, I talk freely about spoilers, but this is a special occasion. This is Star Wars. I'm not going to talk about spoilers. There's a big one in this one, and so I'm going to keep away from that. I want you guys to watch it. But now, yes, let's go to the review. As Rex and Cody look to recover the Republic's strategy algorithm from Admiral Trench, they must team up with an unorthodox elite squad known as Clone Force 99, also known as the Bad Batch. And these dudes are awesome. They are like 5 badasses that don't give a shit, that just go straight into battle. As I've said on the premise, they are very unorthodox. Their strategies don't always connect with the usual clones that we follow strategies, but you just cannot help but admire them. They are total badasses. They are completely different. Some of them don't even look like the other clones. There's a tech guy. There's this huge guy called Wrecker who wears this helmet that he got paint over it, and it looks like the Punisher. And the leader of this Bad Batch is a guy known as Hunter, which is just a fucking awesome name, and he looks exactly like Rambo. His weapon of choice is a knife. He is fucking Rambo. I was just waiting for someone to say that his name wasn't actually Hunter, it was Rambo, but they can't say that, unfortunately. But I love this new addition. We heard about these guys when Clone Wars was cancelled a few years ago, and Dave Filoni had all these ideas for the following season, and I'm just glad to see it coming to fruition. Also, thankfully, this episode keeps up with the tradition of the best Clone Wars episodes, and that is following the clones on the battlefield. Seeing what they're dealing through mentally, how worn out they are because of this war, and how heavy a toll it takes on them. Rex is awesome as well. He's my favorite clone of all time. I know that's maybe a cliche, but I just love him. And this is a great episode because we get new additions, we get classic main characters leading the charge, but we also get a very interesting advance on the story. I'm glad they kept the animation the same. I'm sure they could have improved it now with so many years gone by, but I'm glad they kept it the same for it to feel like one cohesive series and not have this strange last season when you go back and rewatch it all and have such an improvement on it. Not that the animation in the previous episodes were bad. I love the animation in Clone Wars. I'm just glad the difference wasn't made now, since they do have the choice of improving and with so many advancements in animation. There was a smile on my face constantly because one of my favorite animated shows ever is back with one of my favorite characters in that show leading the charge. Great new additions. I love the dark edge that these episodes on the battlefield with just clones separated from any Jedi general have. These are some of my favorite episodes in Clone Wars. I expect the Bad Batch to create some problems. I don't know. And once they infiltrate the base, there's an advancement and something that I wasn't expecting, but I hope plays a great part in this final season. So that's my quick review recap of the first episode of the return for the final season of the Clone Wars. What did you think about it, my beautiful geekies? Let me know in the comments below, and thank you so much for watching once more. You are the best. Stay tuned for my reviews for The Boy, my upcoming Star Wars: The Clone Wars episode reviews. I can't wait to be back every week to talk about this. I probably will review, and I hope to see you there as well. Thank you so much once again. So until the next video, stay beautiful, stay geeky, don't forget to subscribe and like the video because it really helps me and the channel out, but most importantly, about everything else, forever and always, love each other, love the movies, and just like I like to finish in every Star Wars review, may the Force be with you.